you volunteer people. I'm going to try and do this video in one take. I don't know how well it's going to work out because I'm horrible at explaining things, but let's see how it goes. So anyways, this week is movie week, and I've seen a lot of people on the internet and everything doing their top 12 albums and music albums that have kind of stuck with them. So I thought I would change that and kind of do it with movies, except instead of 12, I'm doing 4 because I can't think of 12 movies. So let's get started, I guess. The first movie, these aren't in any order. They're just kind of 4 movies that have kind of stuck with me throughout my whole life. Well, let's start. So one of them is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which I'm sure is a lot of people's favorite movies. It's just, since it came out, I saw it with my friend, and it's kind of both of ours favorite movies. We always watch it together. I can't even count how many times I've seen it. But anyways, the movie is kind of a guy, he wants to be with a girl, but to be with her, he has to defeat her 7 evil exes, and it's kind of cool because there's like, what my favorite part is when he defeats them, they turn into coins, and it's kind of like a video game, and I really, really like that aspect of it. So that's the reason that it's one of my favorite movies. The second movie is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I'm sure also many people have seen it as a kid. I grew up watching it all my life, basically. It came out in 60s or 70s or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I was born in the 90s, but I still grew up watching it, and it's still one of my favorite movies to this day. Just the car and the songs and the say goodnight to Hushabye Mountain. That's still one of my favorite songs. So, yep, that's why Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Okay, and then, third. What is my third? Into the Wild is also one of my favorite movies. It's kind of like a more grown-up movie. It's not a kid's movie, basically at all, I don't think. But it just kind of like makes you see the world different and see things different. It's basically a guy who, Emile Hirsch stars in it, who also happens to be one of my favorite actors. So that's one of the reasons I love it. But it's also the story of the movie. He basically graduates college but then doesn't know what to do with it. Like, why do we have to go to college? Why do we have to depend on money? So he basically abandons his car, he burns all his money, and he goes to Alaska, I believe. I haven't seen it in a while, I'm sorry. And it's just his journey there, and he has nothing. He has his backpack and that's it. And it's just basically his journey through his travels to where he wants to be in the wild with just by himself, with no possessions or anything, just what he needs. I'm bad at explaining things, this is why I'm scared to do it in one take, but that's how I'm describing that movie. So I hope you get it, and if you haven't watched it, I very much encourage you to, because it's one of my favorite movies and it's very inspirational and all that stuff. So anyways, the last movie on my list is The Goonies. I also grew up watching this movie as a kid. It came out in the 90s, I believe, 94, I don't know. But it's a bunch of kids who go on a treasure hunt, basically, and it's been in a video before. I'm not in my room right now, but in my room on my wall, it's a big quote in big giant letters, and it says, "Goonies never say die," which is a quote from that movie, which just kind of means never give up, and like, Goonies are, I'd like to think, I'm not a Goonie, but I want to be, so that's basically what I grew up watching, and I think that's it, and those are my 4 movies that have kind of stuck with me. I hope I did an okay job explaining everything. Bear with me. Okay, that's my one take video. I think that's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Bye!